guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today is the July installment of the Pinspiration collaboration that's hosted by Kreationsby Kimber. I will have her link as well as all the other crafty ladies in this collab down below in the description box. So every Saturday, last Saturday of the month, we have this Pinspiration collab, and it is a collaboration where we all pick a pin that we've put up on our one of our Pinterest boards, something that we've been wanting to try but just haven't done it yet. And so this was one I had under my junk journal ideas board, and it is making distressed wrinkled flowers using several different sizes of petals. And I have a die set that has all these three. And if you have one that has more sizes, that works just as well, even better, makes the flower look fuller. Or you can just use several. I might try adding in like an additional petal with one of these just to see how full it will make them. I picked out two distress inks that I want to try. These are the Tim Holtz Seedless Preserves and Pickled Raspberry. So I have those here. I have my distress tool. You'll need a couple brads. I just have some gold ones here just to hold the petals together when you're crinkling them up. And then I just have some paper towel and a paper plate because we'll be using water and spraying, so I thought just that will soak up the water. And then you need something with water to spray. So I have this little spray bottle that came in a travel little set, so I pulled that out. And the first thing that you want to do is, I'm going to start by making 3. So I'm going to take these 3 and put them together, and you'll need something to pierce. I have a piercing tool here. I'm just going to poke a hole through these just to make it easier to put the brad through. And then I'm just going to stick. Oh, you know what? I forgot. You need to distress your pieces first. So let's do that. I lied. So I'm going to do this pink. This is Pickled Raspberry. And you just want to add some ink to the center of all your petals. And we're using distress ink because when you add water to it, it bleeds. So then that just adds, it'll make the petals look really nice. But we're going to concentrate the ink in the center. And it really is up to you how much you put on here. I think I'm going to put about that much. And I'll do that to all 3. And this would probably be easier if this was like a little smaller, one of those little small rounded tools, but this is all I have. So like this, I'm just gonna have to, maybe a Q-tip would have worked well with this, with this little tiny one, but it'll be fine. So there, let's do that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do my purple ones, the Seedless Preserves. Oops. So I'll go ahead and add my ink to this. These are just the Tim Holtz distress tools. I'll link everything down below if you don't have these things. Okay, that'll be good for the purple. And then go ahead and poke a hole through these. Just be careful you don't poke through your finger. I think I've done that before. That's not fun. All right, now go ahead and add your brad to the center. And pretty much the brad is for keeping them together while you're scrunching them. After, you can either, after they're scrunched and the pieces are dry, then you'll be gluing the pieces together. And then if you want to put the brad back in there, you can, or you can just glue them all together and then add a button or a rhinestone or like little seed beads, or whatever you want in the center. All right. Okay, so now take your spray bottle and you want to spray on both sides of each layer. Just kind of pick the petals up and spray in between there. I'll go ahead and do this one. And then go ahead and take your the smallest petal in the center, and you want to scrunch this up to the middle. And then do that with this one. Just kind of scrunch it. And then the same with this. Don't need to spray it so it that aside and do this one. Now just pull apart your petals and you just kind of shape them the way that you want them to lay. You can also do this with patterned paper, and then you wouldn't have to use the distress ink if you want crinkly flowers. So that looks pretty cool, I think. So you could probably use a heat gun for these. If you need to scrunch them up a little bit more, a different shape. You just want them to be the shape that you want them when they're dry. Kind of want these a little bit more textured there, like that. Then you can use your like spray glitter. I can't remember what those are called. Or you could, after, take like your oh, what is it called? The little pen that has the glitter with the brush, the little paintbrush at the end. I can't remember what that's called. I don't have one, but I've seen people use them. But it would be pretty to add a little bit of sparkle on the edge of these. So now all you need to do is let these dry and then go in and add glue to glue these together. I'm going to go use my heat gun and dry these, and I'll be right back. Alright, so after they're dry, I'm just going to take some tacky glue and put glue in between the layers and just glue these together. And I want to use a rhinestone in the center instead of the brad. Now definitely these could be a lot fuller if you have several layers, but I really like these, the way they look like that. And then I'm just going to use a pink rhinestone in this one. It's really pretty. I thought I had some stickles. That's what I was, well, this isn't, this is the glitter stuff. I only have purple, so I'm going to use that on here. I used to have clear, but I don't have it anymore. I must have used it all, or it dried up or something. So there's that one. I think that one's really pretty. And then I'll go ahead and glue these. And I have 3 little rhinestones that I want to put in this one. So let's put some glue in there. Like that. And I want to use the stickles on the edges. So I'm just going to use, instead of doing it directly from the end, I'm going to use a paintbrush and just squeeze it on. I'm thinking this will work. If it'll come out. I had it coming out, but I think, let's see here. Well, oh, I know. this. Just kind of dried up there. Ah, there we go. Opened it up. Opened the floodgates. Okay. I'll just put some on my paintbrush. Just kind of paint a little bit on the edges. A little bit. Glittery edges. I think the shimmer spray would be really pretty on this too. That's glittery. All right, I think that's good. So there we go. I really love those. Isn't that like a big difference between just the completely flat die cuts? It just really, I think, adds a lot to it. This gives the flower a lot of texture. So, all right. So I hope you like this tutorial, and I hope that you will go over and check out all the other crafty ladies and see what they're up to today. And we'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.